lesson is going to be over verb tense, and the standard we're going to use for that is ELA CC 5L1, and that is to demonstrate command of the conventions of standard English grammar and usage when writing or speaking. Its form and use the perfect I have walked, I will have walked verb aspects. Okay, for this slide I have where we are stuck in the present, but we can remember the past and think about the future. This key little quote is going to help us throughout our lesson learn our verbs. The essential questions we have for today are: what is a verb, what is a present verb tense, what is a past verb tense, and what is a future verb tense. And as you see for the present verb tense, it describes an action which is going on at the present time, or is unchanging, repeating, or is a truth. And examples are: she sees the train, which at the corner up there I have a picture, and he eats cereal for breakfast every day. What is the past verb tense? It describes an action that has already taken place. Most past tense verbs end in ed. So for example, he lived to be 90 years old. Lived ends in ed, so we automatically know that it's something that happened in the past. And wrote is one of those tricky ones that don't end in ed, but it's still a past tense verb, as in she wrote the letter yesterday. What is the future verb tense? It describes an action that will take place in the future. This tense is formed by using will or shall with the simple form of the verb. And usually with the verb tense, you will have he will do something or he shall do something. So for example, he will play baseball tomorrow. I shall wait here until you return. Here's another way to look at it, and I thought this would help the class out. Let's think about what's happening now. And when we're thinking about something that's happening now, that's something that's happening in the present. So for example, I am baking a pepperoni pizza. That is happening right now as I'm speaking. And let's think about yesterday. So when we think about yesterday, we're talking about the past, as in something that happened before today. So we have yesterday I was baking a pepperoni pizza, and was baking is the past verb tense. So let's think about tomorrow. And when we're thinking about tomorrow, we're thinking about something that's going to happen in the future, something that hasn't happened yet. And with that, we have tomorrow I will be baking a pizza, and will be baking is our verb tense. Now let's look at all of them together so we can be able to see the past, present, and the future. We have in the past, I was baking. In the present, I am baking. In the future, I will be baking. And here are some other examples I have. Daniel played baseball yesterday. Play is the verb, and it happened in the past. He plays baseball every day. That is taking place in the present. Plays is the present tense verb. And the future tense is we will go to Daniel's baseball game. Will go is our verb tense. And here I also have a chart, and in our past tense over here we have danced. And for an example, you can say, Miss Heather danced yesterday on the way to class. So Miss Heather, what would you say would be our present tense of dance?
Dance.
And so you would say, I am dancing in class. And then the future would be what, Miss Karen?
That would be dancing.
So I will be dancing in class tomorrow. And there's just other ones that you can use for a guide to help you along through the lesson.